back down.
Eric, right?
Yeah, see.
I
All
get extra
right.
points when I remember.
Did everybody get to walk through a bit?
Oh, yeah.
So what did you find with that already? Cool. What did you notice? Feedback results will vary.
Continue movement and separate.
Yeah, you must keep your butt moving. It's like an imperative. Stopping in the middle is like, oh, that's very bad.
Yeah.
And separation, making sure you're keeping space control. Looking for the next person all the time. Always keep it moving. What else did you find? You noticed something about it.
A lot of up and down.
Yeah.
A lot of up and down. And if you go with it, it sure gets easier.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Right. If you're trying to accelerate them or decelerate them or manipulate them, it gets harder.
It gets, yeah.
But if you're actually getting in the flow with the bodies coming at you, it gets a lot easier. Cool. What else do you notice?
It's fun.
It does get your ass moving, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It's
it
kind of
does.
fun.
It's fun.
It's stimulating.
Yeah.
And chaos always has that quality. That's the interesting thing. You take something very ordinary, and then you make it unordinary, and it stimulates the subconscious in a way that the ordinary just will not. Ordinary, the subconscious mind gets used to what's ordinary and kind of goes to sleep. It says, I've seen that before. I can categorize that. I don't need to look at that anymore. And when something novel occurs with something that's ordinary, it wakes back up and says, what? There's something interesting here. And it's like perception accelerates. So chaos has this very interesting quality that we're always a little scared of, but it always has this enlivening and awakening quality to it. Waking you back up. And that's really
It
critical.
seems like once you start moving in separation, it seems like you can kind of get in the groove, and almost like it's slowing it down.
If you get in sync with the thing, everything goes at the right pace, and it all seems manageable, even though it's going fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can go real slow on purpose, and it'll seem slow. And you can go faster and faster, and as the person accommodating, if you're in rhythm with it, it still seems slow, which is a very strange
Yeah,
phenomenon.
it's real weird.
Isn't that weird? So you're ready to make more chaos, or you
Let's make you more chaos.
Let's make slightly more chaos. Okay, so slightly more chaos is uke becomes a little more random. So I got my two guys. Here's these two guys. And I'm doing my normal thing. I'm doing my release. And I'm doing my release. And then arbitrarily they can do the other hand if they want. And I'm still doing number one release. Oddly enough. Because if you do a number one release, and you do it with this hand, you get this. But if you do number one release with this hand, you get this. You basically are doing the 10th release. You're doing something out of Yankata. Even if you don't know Yankata, you're still doing it because that's what the line is created. And you have an unpredictable effect, in other words. This way, I know what the end of number one is going to be. Oh, I don't know what the end of number one is going to be anymore. I don't know when. And either way, they can attack right or left, so you may wind up with something you've been down that path a lot before, or you may wind up with something novel. And so you're learning to just appropriate or accommodate that novelty. Cool? If you want even more, just a little bit extra, they can also sometimes grab with two hands. Because then it really doesn't matter. I'm doing number one, and the two hands comes on. Go ahead. One hand, cool. Two hands, cool. And yeah, you get more exaggerated effects on uke, but you also never know which one it's going to be because they're moving randomly. They can pick and choose whatever kind of grab they want to do. Cool? Cool. And for now, staying largely at the wrist and forearm, but we're going to alter that too. Cool? All right.